Welcome to the No Chill podcast, where facts get thrown out the door and no topic is too wild to get flamed.
I need you to chill.
Whether it's game-winning shots, blockbuster flops, or celebrity meltdowns,
oh, come on!
I'm calling it exactly how I see it. I've got no filter, no apologies, and definitely no chill. Let's get reckless. Welcome back, guys. Another edition of No Chill with your boy JBSmoovv here. Look, I told you this episode was going to come out late. Having too much fun at MIS this past weekend for the NASCAR races. But hey, come on. It's not like I got booed out of Madison Square Gardens like some people. First and foremost, rest in peace to Anthony Head, who at 72 has sadly passed away this week. He will be remembered as a remarkable actor whose warmth, wit, and presence made every role seem unforgettable. From Giles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer to Rupert in Ted Lasso, he brought intelligence, charm, and humanity to the screen, and his work left a lasting impression on fans and fellow performers still to come. His legacy will continue to live on through the characters and performances that meant so much to him. So I say to you, rest in peace, Anthony. Also this week, we lost a NASCAR legend in Ned Jarrett, who was 93 and will be remembered as a true legend of the sport, a two-time Cup champion, and a respected broadcaster. His steady and honorable presence earned him the nickname Gentleman Ned. His victories on the track and his voice in the booth left a lasting mark on NASCAR, and his legacy will be felt for the generations to come. So to you as well, I say rest in paradise, Ned. All right, and one of the craziest things you think could never happen to you, a 35-year-old woman from Brazil was walking down the street when she stepped on a loose manhole cover. The cover spun underneath her feet, causing her to hit her head and fall completely into the flooded sewer. An eyewitness quickly nearby tried to give aid and managed to pull her out, and she was taken to the hospital with minor injuries. Now, I'm gonna just let you know, lady, you're not getting out of work that fast. The woman said she never saw it coming, which is also the official slogan of the potholes all around Michigan. Officials say she is okay, although she now knows more about the city's infrastructure than the actual mayor does. The Chicago Bears board of directors voted on Thursday to advance the stadium development in Harmon, Indiana. In a quote from Adam Schefter, he says, "There is more work to do, but barring any very strange setbacks, is basically a done deal." This whole situation kind of feels like a sad goodbye tour for Chicago fans that no one asked for and no one really cares about. With the team heading to Indiana, the franchise is finally making the same moves as every Chicago resident after winter, leaving. You know, the best part of this move is all the branding. They're still calling themselves the Chicago Bears for some reason. I don't know why. You know, Chicago may lose the Bears, but don't worry. The city will still have plenty of traffic, heartbreak, and people telling every single one the next year is going to be our year.
One of the top leaders. Toothbrush, toothpaste.
What the fuck, man? Why are we trying to make more shortcuts in life? Brush your teeth the normal way. This has serial killer vibes written all over it. This is equal to putting milk in the bowl before the cereal. You know what? Bryce probably eats Kit Kat sideways, if you know what I mean. You know, his toothpaste tube lasts about 4 days because he thinks it's food for some odd reason. Bryce stares into the mirror while putting on toothpaste the same way he stares down pitches, like he's personally offended about what's in front of him or something. Most people just use a pea-sized amount of toothpaste, but for Bryce, he uses an amount that needs to be quickly reviewed by the FDA. Someone, somewhere, please arrest this man.
Size, athleticism, IQ, chill under pressure. Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams is your latest Madden cover athlete for 2027. Please let this Madden curse just happen before the season starts. He's the first Bear player to get the honor, which goes to show how far down this franchise is going. Oh, I'm at the video game. But you know, I can kind of see how you can get confused with the team or the video game. To each his own. Caleb is now officially the most famous football player in America, which means Chicago fans everywhere can finally experience what it feels like to get blamed for every bad decision they make without having to leave your couch. It was also funny because Caleb will probably stay protected longer in the game than he does actually on Sundays. The pressure is enormous for Caleb Williams this year, which is fitting because in Chicago, the only thing heavier than experience is the thought of who they could be drafting next for their next quarterback. EA said this cover celebrates his breakout year, his playoff success, and his style, which is a very, very polite way of saying everyone else turned it down. But it's not like they didn't have other options. So let's take a look at some covers that, you know what, didn't make it this year. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will make their vows official in front of more than 1,000 people inside Madison Square Garden this year, as many as 1,200 people will show up to MSG to watch the couple become husband and wife. And apparently, Taylor and Travis have gone to great lengths to try and ensure privacy, going as far as doing invites by text message rather than actual physical invitations. MSG, if you don't know, doesn't have any windows. It also has underground parking for privacy, and even the NYPD is getting involved to keep everyone out, just like they did at the Knicks game. Now, this is just a rumor, but I did hear that up to 1,000 guests are actually paying to be there, upwards of $8,000 just to be in attendance to see these two get married. Now, if that's true, you two are assholes. The only thing more expensive than getting in the venue will be the emotional damage your bank account will have trying to pay this off. Hey, but you know what? At least you went, right? You know, most weddings, they just ask you to bring a gift. This one comes with its own VIP package, apparently, that you can pay for. They're making I Do sound like a limited time pre-sale for you right now. You know what? I wonder if the first dance will have her next single dropping on it as well, too. I've never seen a wedding where Ticketmaster is actually going to get a cut of this. Now, if this is true, this wedding could sell out in minutes. Most people worry about paying for a wedding where fans are actually sitting here paying you for it. I wonder who's going to be the entertainment for their reception. That's going to do it for another edition of No Chill with your boy JBSmoovv here. I'll be back next week with another episode for you, hopefully in a more timely manner. But until next time, while I got your attention, go and check out the Motor City Metric podcast and the Tigers Minor League Report. Rogelio and his crew have everything on the Tigers that you need to know for the rest of this season. And if you're into motorsports, go and check out myself and my guy Chase's podcast, Fast and Loose, out right now. We're still in the midst of finding time to record, but if you're looking for race recaps, you can find them right here on this channel once the races have concluded. Until next time, I will see you later. But like I say all the time, just take care of each other.